welcome back for another video. I thought I would try something new this time because every time I do a haul or I do my Sunday prep day, I refer you to my Instagram to see what I actually make with the food. And I realized that maybe not all of you have Instagram or want to use it, so I figured this week I'll do like what I eat in a day for like the whole week. So it's Saturday morning, and whether I'm at home or at the office, I do like a bit of tea because I don't really eat breakfast ever. Sometimes I try for a while, but it's just not my thing. The idea of shoveling food in my face first thing in the morning is just not very appealing. But I do like some tea. I do actually use some sweetener in that, so it's sugar-free. And speaking of drinks, what I usually drink when I'm not drinking tea, it's some syrup, sugar-free. So, and on the weekend, I like to drink some diet soda sometimes. So, I'm not gonna show you that every time I drink something because it's just the same over and over again. So, if I do drink something else, like something sugary, which is not likely, but if I do, I will include that in the video. So, a little bit about how I eat. I'm diabetic, type 2, so I had to cut down my carbs a little bit, and the way that I find the easiest, that way that works for me, is by having low carb lunches and normal dinners. So I just basically cut the carbs from one meal. Except on the weekend where I do eat some carbs, those are my cheat days. So it being Saturday, my most unhealthy meals will probably be at the start of this video. Because also on Saturday, I do all my shopping. I'm about to pick up my nephew, and he usually picks lunch 9 times out of 10. That's a chocolate croissant for him, or a pain de chocolat, whatever you want to call it. So we'll just go to the bakery section and I'll pick up something else like ham and cheese croissant or sausage roll or something like that. So also on Saturday in the evening, in my family we usually always had something simple, mostly sandwiches. That's like a Dutch tradition, though sometimes it kind of evolved into just basically anything that doesn't really require cooking. So it could be something from the air fryer or, pizza, just something simple. So I'll let my nephew decide on that as well. And then Sunday I usually have sandwiches for lunch because that's the only time I really eat bread. And yeah, the rest of the week I have planned out. Saturday is never really planned, so I don't know yet what I'm going to be eating. I do have my menu ready for the rest of the week, but yeah, I'll just take you along and document everything I have. Oh, and another thing I won't be showing in the video constantly is fruit. Fruit is my snack of choice. I usually have 2-3 pieces of fruit a day, mainly apples, sometimes pears or mandarin oranges. I'm not going to show you that every single time because there's only so many ways you can show an apple. But if I have something else, because I do have 2 bars of chocolate a week, I will definitely show that. Just yeah, not the same apple over and over again. So yeah, next time you see me, my nephew will have picked out our lunches. So see you then. It's now actually a few days later, but I've remembered I should probably say that I'm a big guy. I'm just shy of 6 foot tall. I'm 180 centimeters, and I'm 120 kilograms, so almost 270 pounds. So take that into account when you see how much I actually eat. And just as I expected, my nephew picked out his chocolate croissants, or pain de chocolat, what you want to call that. And I picked out, this is like a doner kebab calzone kind of thing. It was new, it looked interesting. And this is puff pastry with cheese in it. So that's lunch for Saturday. And my nephew and I are gonna snack on these little chorizo sausages that he picked out. And my nephew picked sandwiches for dinner, so we're having ham sandwiches. I have a lot of spring mix on there, and he has some tomatoes to go with it. And I have a cherry Coke Zero to go with it, and he has some of that sugar-free syrup. It is now evening time. I've covered
just over 16 kilometers, about 10 miles, and I've done my daily 10,000 steps that I've been doing for almost 3 years now. So I think I've earned myself some chips and another cherry Diet Coke. I just finished all my Sunday prep, and it's time for lunch, so I'm just gonna have some whole wheat sandwiches with roast beef and another Diet Coke. And while I'm editing, I'm gonna have a small chocolate bar. And here's Sunday's dinner. I made these sliders, and I had some potato wedges from the air fryer. I just seasoned them with smoked paprika, chili, and onion powder, garlic powder. And on my sliders is mayo and some sugar-free curry ketchup, and some pickles and some red onion. And I'm drinking that with my last of the Coke Zero. Oh, and I figured I might as well close this day out with my step count and my distance. Just shy of 8 kilometers or 5 miles, and I've done over 10,000 steps because I do 10,000 steps every single day. Here is lunch from Monday. I do meatless Mondays, so I'm just having a salad. I don't care for dressing, so I don't use any. I just have some spring mix with peppers, a little bit of red onion, a lot of cucumber underneath here, and I added some pumpkin seeds, some sunflower seeds, and some peanuts just for some protein. So mostly meatless Mondays. I go completely vegan. Sometimes I do vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of dairy anyway, so I might as well go all the way. But yeah, that's a little lunch, my first meal for the day. So this is dinner for tonight. I have some brown rice with some Mexican-style beans, sweet potato, pickled onions, and some salsa that I made yesterday. That's nice and spicy. And to close out the day, I did my 10,000 steps and 8 kilometers or 5 miles. So I don't plan on eating anything else today, so I'm going to close it out, and I'll see you for more meals tomorrow. And for lunch today, I have some crispy pork belly and some red cabbage slaw. That's just some red cabbage, some carrot, some onion, and some apple cider vinegar. And I'm just having another chocolate bar. That's the second one for the week, so after this, no more. It is time for dinner. Taco Tuesday. I have some pork belly tacos with some homemade spicy salsa, and I have some yogurt with it because the salsa is quite spicy. Also, I've done my 10,000 steps again, about 8 kilometers, so 5 miles. So I was craving something sweet for like a snack or dessert, so I have some plain unsweetened yogurt with some apple. So that's the last for today. So I will see you again tomorrow to show you what I eat in a day. So Wednesday's lunch, it's a stuffed chicken breast. I just stuffed some cheese in there. Some spilled out, so I just poured that over top. And some steamed green beans. And this is dinner for Wednesday. Some ramen with udon noodles and crispy pork belly, half-boiled egg, some snow peas, and some mushrooms. And I'm having the other half of my chips. And I nearly forgot. Over 10,000 steps and over 8 kilometers today. Lunch for Thursday, I just have the last of my pork belly that I crisped in the air fryer. I had some red cabbage slaw left over from Tuesday, I think it was. And I had a bunch of green beans and snow peas. So I'm just using all of that. Thursday's dinner, tandoori chicken, brown rice, and some pickled vegetables. Just closing out today. I'm having a cup of tea right now, and I'm gonna have some of my raisins with that. And for later, I have an apple and a pear. And I just wanted to show I've done my 10,000 steps, and I've done about 11 kilometers today. So that's what, like 7 miles walking and cycling. So I'll see you for the last day tomorrow. All right, first meal of the day on Friday, lunch. And we're just having some salad because I needed to use the last of my green spring mix up, and I just have some fish. This is basa. We call it bangka or pangasius here, but I think you call it basa in the US. So just cook that up. It is dinner time, and as I always do fish on Friday, I have some pasta with salmon. And also, I'm going to show you my step count over 10,000, over 8 kilometers or 5 miles. So that's it for today. So yeah, that was it. That was a whole week of what I eat in a day. Every single thing I had this week. So was it more than you thought? Was it less than you thought? Let me know. Also, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, because I'm also looking for inspiration for things to eat, because sometimes I just don't know what I want to make and I eat the same things. So if you want to see me make a specific something, or that I should check something out, definitely let me know. If you like this, let me know, and I might do more like this in the future. And definitely check me out on Instagram, because there I post every single meal every day. And if you like what you see here, check me out on Saturdays for grocery hauls, on Sunday for Sunday prep with me, and sometimes I do a little shop with me where I take you along when I go get my groceries on my bicycle on Saturday. So, and those usually feature my nephew as well. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you again next time.